Alright, so on a more serious note, this back here, I would be safe to say, is one of my first successful 3D models. Now what this is back here is actually a 3D model of the logo for our new gaming channel. Now I say our because this channel is split between me and two other people, Amy, Eisen, and I. Since my channel is mostly dedicated to arts and crafts and the such, uploading gaming content to it, it's not really suited for it. So we decided just to throw all of our gaming content onto a separate channel, and that is Stormblades Gaming. The link for that is in the description. But this here is a little coin with our emblem on it, pretty much. And if I can find where my mouse cursor went, I would flip this around and show you. This here is if I can rotate this thing in the right direction I want it. I still have to get my hands used to the software, but this is NetFab. Pretty sure some of you guys have seen it if you watch other people's 3D printing videos, but use this thing, check for any parts that 3D printers might not like. Luckily this one came out just fine. This is Blender. I'm trying to learn how to 3D model using this, and then this was the reference piece. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this into Replicator G, generate the X3G file for this thing, and then we're going to throw it into our 3D printer. And hopefully we get a coin. Okay, so this thing is finally off the printer. Took a little under 7 hours to do. I think I got this on the 4th or the 5th attempt. Turns out my printing, the bed is not quite level. As you can see by all these failed prints, they either failed to stick or they just didn't adhere very well. This one, especially, this was the closest one I could get until it actually decided to pick up the edge of this and started pulling along with it. So it took me about 2 days to sort out. So this print took a lot longer, needed a lot more effort than it was actually required. And again, it didn't quite stick to each other. Either way, hopefully I have that all sorted out. So eventually I do plan on getting a glass bed for this thing. So more successful prints down the road probably. Now getting this thing off the bed was pretty difficult considering that I have such a large surface area sticking to it. As you can see, this thing actually came out really shiny. I didn't polish this or anything. But I ended up breaking a section of this edge right here. Oh yeah, right, this camera can't focus that close. But yeah, this edge just kind of cracked, so I gotta put some glue on that. There's another edge down here too. Some smaller bits have fallen off just because they were too small. I've lost a lot of detail in this area. As you see, it's just one big glob mess. That was not how the original file was designed. And the top here, this for some reason had started warping, so I need to get a enclosure on this thing because it's cooling a little bit too fast. It's probably what's coming off from that. But either way, this is just a test print, so luckily I do have a redesigned file that's sitting on my computer. Print that out sometime later once I get the glass bed and everything installed, because that is going to be our official 3D printed logo. So here's a link to the new channel. Currently there's nothing on it because we're in the middle of migrating some of our old content. Actually, we're still trying to decide whether or not we should migrate our old content from our previous channel over. But hopefully, since the Steam Summer Sale is coming to an end, we bought a few things. Might do some Let's Plays. Heaven's Ward's coming out soon. Might do something regarding that. Not quite sure what kind of formula we're following. But feel free to subscribe, stay tuned. It is a channel that multiple people will be uploading to, so not just me. But until then, hopefully within the next week, we'll get something up and running with this channel.